Mark Zuckerberg, born on May 14, 1984, is an American businessman and philanthropist known for co-founding Facebook, the popular social media platform. Together with his Harvard roommates, he launched Facebook in 2004, initially targeting college campuses before expanding globally. As of April 2024, Zuckerberg's net worth was estimated at $185 billion by Forbes, making him the fourth richest person in the world. During his time at Harvard University, Zuckerberg, along with Eduardo Saverin, Andrew McCollum, Dustin Moskovitz, and Chris Hughes, introduced Facebook to the world. Starting as a platform for college students, it quickly gained popularity and reached a milestone of 1 billion users in 2012. Zuckerberg's entrepreneurial journey saw him taking Facebook public in May 2012, where he held majority shares. At just 23 years old in 2008, he became the world's youngest self-made billionaire, marking a significant achievement in the tech industry. Beyond his success in business, Zuckerberg has demonstrated a commitment to philanthropy. He has utilized his wealth to initiate various charitable projects, notably founding the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, aimed at addressing global challenges through innovative solutions. Today, Zuckerberg continues to serve as chairman, chief executive officer, and controlling shareholder of Meta Platforms, the parent company of Facebook, driving innovation and exploring new opportunities in the digital landscape. Mark Elliott Zuckerberg was born on May 14, 1984, in White Plains, New York, to psychiatrist Karen Niekempner and dentist Edward Zuckerberg. He grew up in a Reformed Jewish household in Dobbs Ferry, New York, alongside his three sisters, Ariel, Randy, and Donna. His family roots trace back to Austria, Germany, and Poland. Zuckerberg began his education at Ardsley High School before transferring to Phillips Exeter Academy. During his time at Phillips Exeter Academy, he was actively involved in extracurricular activities and served as the captain of the fencing team. During his middle school years, Zuckerberg began delving into computers and software development. His early interest led him to start writing software at a young age. In high school, he demonstrated his skills by creating a program that facilitated communication between computers, spanning from his home to his father's dental office. Throughout his high school years, Zuckerberg continued to explore his passion for software development. He embarked on projects such as designing a music player named the Synapse Media Player. This innovative device utilized machine learning algorithms to adapt to users' listening preferences. The Synapse Media Player garnered attention, receiving a 3 out of 5 rating from PC Magazine and gaining recognition on platforms like Slashdot. Zuckerberg's entrepreneurial drive was evident even during his high school days. While his peers engaged in typical teenage activities, he was busy creating computer programs and applications. His exceptional talent and dedication to software development set him apart, earning him praise from publications like The New Yorker, which highlighted his unique approach to technology. Despite his burgeoning success in software development, Zuckerberg remained committed to his education. He displayed a thirst for knowledge by attending a graduate computer course at Mercy College while still in high school. This dedication to learning and expanding his skill set laid the foundation for his future endeavors in the tech industry. Upon entering Harvard in 2002, Mark Zuckerberg was already recognized for his exceptional programming skills, earning him a reputation as a prodigy in the field. He pursued a dual major in psychology and computer science while residing in Kirkland House and becoming a member of the Alpha Epsilon Pi fraternity. During his second year at Harvard, Zuckerberg showcased his innovative mindset by creating Course Match, a program designed to assist students in making class selections and forming study groups based on the preferences of their peers. Subsequently, he developed FaceMash, a platform that allowed users to compare photos and vote for the most attractive individuals among their peers. FaceMash quickly gained traction, drawing attention from Harvard students eager to participate in the voting process. However, the site's rapid popularity overwhelmed Harvard's network infrastructure, leading to its abrupt shutdown by college authorities. Acknowledging the misstep, Zuckerberg publicly apologized for any distress caused by FaceMash, expressing regret over its improper implementation. Harvard's student newspaper also covered the incident, highlighting the controversy surrounding the unauthorized use of student photos on the platform. In January 2004, Mark Zuckerberg embarked on a coding venture to create a new website, laying the groundwork for what would become the Facebook. Just a month later, On February 4, 2004, Zuckerberg officially launched the Facebook in collaboration with his roommates Eduardo Severin, Andrew McCollum, Dustin Moskovitz, and Chris Hughes. The genesis of Facebook may have stemmed from Zuckerberg's time at Phillips Exeter Academy, where he graduated in 2002. The prep school had its own student directory known as the Photo Address Book, colloquially referred to as the Facebook. These directories were commonplace in private schools, serving as essential tools for students to connect and share information about themselves and their peers. Mere days after its launch, the Facebook encountered its first major hurdle when three Harvard seniors, Cameron Winklevoss, Tyler Winklevoss, and Divya Narendra, accused Zuckerberg of deceiving them. They claimed that he had misled them into believing he would help build a social network called HarvardConnection.com while secretly using their ideas to develop a competing platform. The controversy prompted an investigation by the Harvard Crimson. In an attempt to mitigate the situation, Zuckerberg urged the editors of the Harvard Crimson not to publish the story. However, his efforts to suppress the investigation took a darker turn when he accessed the email accounts of two editors without authorization, utilizing their private login data logs from the Facebook. This unethical breach of privacy further complicated the already contentious situation surrounding the founding of the Facebook. Following the official launch of Facebook, the Winklevoss twins and Divya Narendra filed a lawsuit against Zuckerberg, leading to a settlement. The agreed terms included 1.2 million Facebook shares and a cash payment of $20 million. Initially conceived as a Harvard thing, Facebook expanded its reach to other universities with the assistance of co-founder Dustin Moskovitz. They introduced the platform to several prestigious institutions, including Columbia University, New York University, and Stanford University. Zuckerberg made the pivotal decision to drop out of Harvard during his sophomore year to focus on developing Facebook full-time. Alongside Moskovitz and other co-founders, he relocated to Palo Alto, California, leasing a small house that served as their office. Despite initial plans to return to Harvard, they opted to remain in California, drawn by the allure of Silicon Valley's tech hub. Rejecting lucrative acquisition offers from major corporations, Zuckerberg emphasized his commitment to creating an open information flow for people. He expressed his disdain for media conglomerates owning major platforms, citing a desire for independence and openness in information dissemination. Zuckerberg reiterated his dedication to Facebook's mission of making the world more open in interviews and public statements. He sought advice on financing strategies and oversaw Facebook's exponential growth, reaching a milestone of 500 million users in July 2010. When questioned about the potential for increased advertising revenue, Zuckerberg emphasized his focus on the platform's mission rather than financial gains. In 2010, Stephen Levy, author of Hackers, Heroes of the Computer Revolution, observed that Zuckerberg identified himself as a hacker. Zuckerberg believed in the concept of breaking things to improve them, fostering an environment of innovation at Facebook. The company introduced hackathons every 6 to 8 weeks, where employees had one night to develop and execute projects, reflecting Zuckerberg's belief in rapid iteration and creation. Zuckerberg's innovative approach garnered recognition in the tech community. In 2007, he was named one of MIT Technology Review's top 35 innovators under 35. Vanity Fair ranked him as the most influential person of the information age in 2010. Additionally, he was listed among the world's most influential figures by New Statesman in 2010. In a 2011 interview after Steve Jobs' passing, Zuckerberg recalled Jobs' advice on building a management team focused on quality and innovation, shaping Facebook's leadership philosophy. Zuckerberg's global outreach included a meeting with Russian Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev in 2012 to discuss social media innovation in Russia and Facebook's market presence. This meeting aimed to strengthen Facebook's position in Russia's burgeoning social media landscape. However, Zuckerberg faced challenges, such as his Facebook profile being hacked in 2013 by an unemployed web developer, highlighting the ongoing battle with cybersecurity threats. At the 2013 TechCrunch Disrupt conference, Zuckerberg outlined his ambitious goal of connecting the 5 billion people without internet access to Facebook, aligning with the Internet.org project's mission to increase global internet connectivity. Zuckerberg's mobile focus and global connectivity efforts. In March 2014, Mark Zuckerberg delivered a keynote speech at the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, Spain, attended by 75,000 delegates. Media outlets emphasized Facebook's emphasis on mobile technology, with Zuckerberg underscoring its significance as the company's future. His speech reiterated his goal of expanding internet coverage into developing countries, building on his vision outlined at the TechCrunch conference in 2013. Zuckerberg's diplomatic engagements included hosting Chinese politician Lu Wei, known as the Internet Czar, at Facebook's headquarters in December 2014. Despite Facebook's ban in China, Zuckerberg's visit and participation in a Kwanda session at Tsinghua University in Beijing, where he conversed in Mandarin Chinese, reflected his efforts to support China's emerging entrepreneurial sector and foster goodwill. December 2014, Zuckerberg conducted a live Kwanda session at Facebook's headquarters in Menlo Park, addressing concerns about the platform's utility and his motivations for engaging with the community. He emphasized Facebook's role in facilitating social engagement and expressed a commitment to learning from user feedback. Zuckerberg's symbolic gestures, such as receiving a $1 salary as Facebook's CEO and pledging to give away 99% of his wealth with his wife, garnered recognition. In June 2016, Business Insider recognized him as one of the top 10 business visionaries creating value for their world for his philanthropic efforts. At Harvard's 366th commencement day in May 2017, Zuckerberg delivered a commencement speech and received an honorary degree, marking a significant moment in his alma mater's history. In January 2019, Zuckerberg announced plans to integrate end-to-end encryption across Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, prioritizing user privacy and security. This initiative was furthered in August 2020 when Facebook integrated chat systems for Instagram and Messenger, enhancing cross-communication between users of both platforms. Zuckerberg founded the Startup Education Foundation in a bid to contribute to educational initiatives. On September 22, 2010, he made headlines by donating $100 million to Newark Public Schools in New Jersey. However, critics questioned the timing of the donation, suggesting it was influenced by the release of The Social Network, a film portraying Zuckerberg in a negative light. Zuckerberg clarified that he contemplated making the donation anonymously to separate it from media coverage of the movie. In 2010, Zuckerberg, along with Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, signed the Giving Pledge, committing to donate at least half of their wealth to charitable causes. Later in December 2012, Zuckerberg and his wife Priscilla Chan announced their intention to donate the majority of their wealth to advancing human potential and promoting equality, aligning with the principles of the Giving Pledge. On December 19, 2013, Zuckerberg made a significant philanthropic move by donating 18 million Facebook shares, valued at $990 million at the time, to the Silicon Valley Community Foundation. This donation was recognized as the largest charitable gift of 2013, earning Zuckerberg and his wife the top spot on the Chronicle of Philanthropy's list of the 50 most generous Americans for the year, having collectively donated around $1 billion. In October 2014, Zuckerberg and his wife further demonstrated their commitment to philanthropy by donating $25 million to combat the Ebola virus outbreak, specifically targeting the West African Ebola virus epidemic. On December 1, 2015, Mark Zuckerberg and Priscilla Chan made a monumental pledge to transfer 99% of their Facebook shares, valued at $45 billion at the time, to the Chan-Zuckerberg Initiative. This transfer would occur gradually over their lifetimes, indicating a long-term commitment to philanthropy. Instead of establishing a traditional charitable corporation like other billionaires, they opted for the structure of a limited liability company, LLC, a decision that drew attention and discussion about the approach of the Chan-Zuckerberg Initiative, with some labeling it as philanthrocapitalism. In 2016, the Chan-Zuckerberg Initiative made a significant contribution of $600 million to establish the tax-exempt charity Chan-Zuckerberg BioHub. This collaborative research space, located in San Francisco's Mission Bay district near prominent universities, aimed to facilitate interaction and collaboration among scientists from the University of California, San Francisco, University of California, Berkeley, and Stanford University. While BioHub reserved the right to commercialize research it funded, It also encouraged open science by allowing inventors to choose whether to make their discoveries open source. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Zuckerberg demonstrated his commitment to public health and community support by donating $25 million to a Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation-backed accelerator focused on finding treatments for the disease. Additionally, he announced $25 million in grants to support local journalism affected by the pandemic and allocated $75 million in advertisement purchases in local newspapers by Facebook Inc. to promote community engagement and awareness. Mark and Priscilla's journey to parenthood. Mark and Priscilla's meeting. Mark Zuckerberg met fellow Harvard student Priscilla Chan at a frat party during his sophomore year in 2003. They began dating shortly after. Living together, in September 2010, Priscilla, then a medical student at the University of California, San Francisco, moved into Zuckerberg's rented house in Palo Alto, California. Wedding celebration. The couple tied the knot on May 19, 2012, on the grounds of Zuckerberg's mansion. The event also celebrated Priscilla's graduation from medical school. Expecting a baby. On July 31, 2015, Zuckerberg announced that they were expecting a baby girl. He revealed that Priscilla had experienced 3 miscarriages before. Maxima's arrival. Their first daughter, Maxima Chan Zuckerberg, was born on December 1, 2015. In a Chinese New Year video, they announced their daughter's Chinese name, Chen Mingyu, Chinese Chen Mingyu, honoring their heritage. Expanding the family, their second daughter, August, was born in August 2017. Welcoming Aurelia. On March 24, 2023, Zuckerberg and Priscilla welcomed their third daughter, Aurelia, joyously announcing the news on social media, furry family member. The couple also has a poodle dog named Beast, who has amassed over 2 million followers on Facebook, becoming a beloved part of their family. Zuckerberg's spiritual journey and nationwide tour. Exploration of beliefs. Raised as a Reformed Jew, Zuckerberg later identified as an atheist. However, he expressed a shift in perspective in 2016, stating that he now believes religion holds significant importance to him after questioning his beliefs. Nationwide tour. In 2017, Zuckerberg and his wife embarked on a nationwide tour with the aim of visiting every state in the United States to gain insight into the diverse experiences of Facebook users. During this journey, he engaged with farmers, business owners, and communities, including speaking at Mother Emanuel, a significant site of tragedy and resilience following a 2015 shooting. Regrets and reflections. In an August 2022 interview on the Joe Rogan Experience, Zuckerberg shared some of his regrets, including his choice to pursue fencing instead of wrestling in high school. However, his remarks drew implicit criticism, juxtaposed with Facebook's failure to address serious issues such as its role in enabling harmful activities and controversies. Passion for martial arts. In 2022, Zuckerberg delved into training in mixed martial arts, MMA, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, BJJ, openly expressing his enthusiasm for both disciplines. He showcased his dedication by competing in a BJJ tournament in May 2023, where he achieved success, earning silver and gold medals. Later that year, he attained the rank of blue belt in BJJ. Despite setbacks due to injuries, Zuckerberg remained committed to his martial arts pursuits, preparing for his MMA debut before encountering an anterior cruciate ligament injury requiring surgery.